First aid is all about medical emergencies, but what about mental health emergencies? Millions of people suffer from some form of mental illness, so knowing how to identify a mental health crisis can be critical. Tonight we're showing you a class teaching people to do that. It's part of our Changing Minds project.
Mental health first aid is equivalent to CPR, but it's for people having an emotional crisis. And you're much more likely to see someone having an emotional crisis than you are to see someone having a coronary.
Brian Gibb is the Director of Public Education at the National Council for Behavioral Health. I had the privilege of taking a mental health first aid course with him recently.
Well, the key is to have open communication, and I think that one of the things we teach in the mental health first aid course is non-judgmental listening. And that's about saying just what you said in the previous segment, which is, I'm concerned about you, I care about you, here's what I've noticed that concerns me.
We have a protocol. We've never had it in mental health. We've never empowered first responders, regular citizens, to get that kind of CPR of mental health training that they would get in any other situation.
In October on World Mental Health Day, I get trained and certified in mental health first aid and learn how to identify some of the signs of mental illness to help people get the support they need.
The classes are open to the general public and the cost is minimal. Today's class includes Shane Phillips. He hopes to better understand his sons with special needs, and medical student Raquel Richardson.
There are different warning signs, and I guess the most important thing I've learned today is that it just looks different across the ages. So depression for a youth looks completely different for a middle age.
The program is funded through a combination of government and private money, and since 2008, 500,000 people have completed the course.
And the National Council for Behavioral Health will be training 3 million people in mental health first aid. I went through some of this training a few weeks ago, a shorter version of it, I have to say. But even in that short time, I saw just how useful these tools were. It really gives you the skills you need to identify and ultimately help someone in need. Because you never know when these skills might be useful.